Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're playing Disney Dreamlight Valley and we are going to talk about things I wish I had known when I started playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm going to give the best tips and just talk about things that if I had known probably would have made things a little easier on myself looking back. And I hope this is really helpful. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment down below if it helped you. So let's get into it. So a big thing that I have seen people talk about is the price of pumpkins. So if we look here, I have about 60 pumpkins, and that's worth 44,000 coins. So pumpkins are the biggest way in the game to get money. So when I was going through this game, I thought that Anna and Elsa were going to be locked away in Frosted Heights.
Hello, my friend.
So when I spent all my Dreamlight to unlock that area, I actually realized they were not. You have to go inside the castle to the second floor and unlock that door with Dreamlight to get access to Anna and Elsa. And then Elsa will send you on some quests. And then Anna will make it back to your village, and eventually Elsa as well. And these two are the ones who are going to help you to upgrade your tools as well. So don't make the same mistake that I did, thinking that they're going to be in Frosted Heights, because they are not. You have to bring them from their own realm. One giant thing that I learned in this game is that everything, just about everything, is movable. So for areas that you don't have access to, you can actually move the well across the water, for example, and then you can fast travel right to it. So if there are things that you need to pick up on that other side, you can just travel yourself over there using the well. So it's very important to unlock those wells the first chance you get. Now, one thing I do with this feature is I use it to pick up all the sticks I can find, and I usually move them near the well. And it's super helpful because I don't have to just run around, and I can just spend a couple minutes doing this, and I'll just, in each biome, I'll just make a giant pile of sticks near each well. And this is also super useful when you need large amounts of wood or rocks or other items, and you haven't unlocked that second area of a biome yet. It's super useful. You can just pick up things from the other side and use them to your advantage. One very important thing is to level up with Kristoff, because eventually he will open a stall and he'll let you buy things that are pretty useful when it comes to quests, when you need large amounts of items like fabric, glass, wood, sand, and snow. So level him up when you get a chance. When you see these coins flying around, run as fast as you can to pick them all up, because you will get an extra little bonus of coins. Now, this is supposed to work for other items, but I think it's still bugged for everything but coins. One super awesome thing that I didn't realize until it was way too late is that you don't actually have to be carrying an item in your inventory, aka your backpack or your pockets, to be able to craft or cook with that item. So for example, if I'm not holding any iron ingots or holding any stone in my actual pockets, I can still go to the craft table and I can still craft items with anything that I have stashed away in my house. So we see that I don't have any of these flowers or soil in my pockets, but yet I can still make those arches. And that is super useful when it comes to preserving all that sweet pocket space that you have, because we all know you run out of storage so quickly in this game. So this applies to cooking as well. You do not need to carry around food items, and you can cook anywhere. It doesn't have to be in your house. You can go to Remy's and cook. You can place an oven outdoors and cook. You can also place these craft tables everywhere. One thing that I realized way too late is that Ariel will eventually start walking around, and this is after you finish Ursula's level 10 quest. She will finally give you poor Eric's soul, and this is how you unlock Eric as well and welcome him to your village. So you will have to work for it just a little bit. She will give you his poor unfortunate soul as a reward, among another item, for completing her level 10 quest, and that will help you kickstart a new quest to bring Eric back to Ariel, and then Ariel will start walking around. And while you can't assign her a duty such as digging or gardening, it does make it a little bit easier to track her down when you're trying to level her up, to give her gifts and giving her her favorite items. So definitely do not wait to level Ursula up. I know it's a little challenging, but one really good thing to do is give flowers as gifts. Those really help get you there as quickly as possible. Now on to the topic of Dreamlight. This game uses a lot of Dreamlight to open separate biomes and craft recipes and other things like that, so you're going to be using a lot of it. Now I know it's super tempting to turn all of your dream shards, aka the little pink crystals, into Dreamlight to help you get there, but do not do it. It is a little more difficult to come by dream shards and night shards. You're supposed to get them from thorns, but what I've noticed is night thorns really don't give you that much. What I've noticed actually is that you get more dream shards and night shards from digging holes. So you'll see here I'm getting these dream shards and night shards from holes, whereas from the thorns I didn't get any. So you're definitely going to want to save up those dream shards and night shards, because you will need them for other quests, and just do your Dreamlight duties and do all the other ways that you can get Dreamlight. It really doesn't end up taking too much time. So one thing I noticed that actually took me way too long to figure out was, if you see the little golden health bar that I have going on up there, that actually comes only from restoring your energy with meals. So when I just eat regular fruit, for example, right? I eat the banana and the yellow bar does not go up. Now, normally that would fill your regular energy, aka the blue bar. But let's just do like fruit salad is a really good one. And fruit salad just requires one fruit. So I'm going to go to fruits and let's throw an apple in there. So another thing that I noticed is that, for example, a fruit salad requires one fruit. Doesn't matter what fruit it is. However, depending on what fruit it is, your fruit salad is actually going to give you more energy. So I did that first one with an apple. Let's do this next one with a gooseberry. So still the same 1-star fruit salad, just use a gooseberry this time. And for the third one, let's do a banana. Great. So now we have 3 different fruit salads, and let's take a look at those. So here's my first one. This one was made with the apple. It's going to give me 530 energy. Here's the blueberry one, the third one. It's going to give me 610 energy. But the second one that we did with the gooseberry has 1010 energy. So gooseberry fruit salad is a really good way to keep that energy up. And you see, as I eat those meals, my my golden energy bar is going to fill up even more. And it does not fill up. It only fills up with meals. So look how much faster I'm running now, as opposed to how fast you go when you have normal energy. It took me way too long to figure this one out. I was just over here eating just banana after banana. I kept all these extra fruits and I wasn't keeping any meals. So very silly of me. So definitely a good idea to always keep meals on hand, and you can experiment with the ingredients. Most likely ingredients that give you more energy from the get-go. So for example, bananas give you more than raspberries. Those higher ingredients are going to give you more energy when you put them in meals. So this last one is just a little bit embarrassing. Hello. So I'm going to grab Remy and we are going to go tend to some crops. So when I first started out, I did not realize what this whole like golden crop situation was about. I had no idea why any of my crops would be glowing like this, and I just let them run out. But what you're supposed to do is you are just supposed to spam harvest over and over and over, and then you get all these extra crops. And if you bring your gardening buddy, which you always should, you will get even more. So that's why I have little Remy with me here. But at the beginning, wow, we got another one. I got very lucky. And you have to be careful, because if you're not careful, you'll either end up pulling up the plant seed menu, or you'll end up talking to your little gardening buddy. But I was out here harvesting apple trees and berry bushes, not knowing why it was glowing orange. And I just originally had thought that it was some sort of bug or glitch or something, because I was trying to use the shovel to kind of re-dig that plant, not knowing that I just needed to spam the harvest button over and over. So if you don't know, that's what that's for. It's probably a very obvious thing, but sometimes we're not thinking of that. Wow, we are so lucky. Look at us. And that's why I kind of like to get an angle of over the top rather than kind of like straight on here. It gives me a better angle to get those harvests. So I hope this was super helpful to anybody who's just starting out. Definitely leave me any comments and tell me what you want to see next, anything you need help with, or anything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.
Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm. Physical side.